Hello everyone, in this series we show you who's responsible for every goal conceded in the Premier League each week. It's match week 29 and we've got some wizardry wingers, we've got mediocre midfielders and some criminal centre-backs.
He's Carl Armstrong and this is 48 Hours Football. Welcome to What's He Doing?
What's he done?
The first game this week is Manchester City versus Brighton.
Oh yeah man, up first on the list, getting straight into it is Adam Webster. What's he doing, Sean?
What's he done?
Give pen, get fault, it's a commandment here at 48 Hours Football. Flew in to block Marmouche and wiped him out instead.
Brighton equalised with a no-fault goal.
Mm-hmm.
Goal when nobody's at fault.
I love it. Another commandment here.
Belter of a free kick from the Venezuelan left-back Estupiñán.
Bang.
He's back.
You loved him at the beginning of the season as well.
He's not the only one that's back.
Okay, the next goal, not quite so lucky. Jorginho Ruter, what are you doing, sir?
What have you done, sir?
Yeah, the full pitch solo goal would have been fantastic. But instead, Gundogan just blasted through the roulette attempt immediately. And Ruter looks like a moron.
Brighton equalised again. 1 point shared.
Exactly.
And it's Abdulkadir Kusanov. Own goal, get fault. He's just running around with no anticipation of what might happen and just smashed it in the back of his own net.
But pretty much all the commandments, all but one, maybe two, in the same game. Crazy.
And the next game is Everton versus West Ham.
Yeah, it is. I'm up first. Michael Keane, what you doing?
What have you done?
Thomas Souček scores again, Sean. Absolutely loves it. Sean loves Souček. From being unmarked, what looks like 10 yards away from the goal, Keane watches Souček instead of blocking or tackling him.
And the equaliser for Everton now. Konstantinos Mavropanos.
My favourite name in the league.
Oh, yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
And the boys got situms. Stuck in the mud syndrome.
Da, da, da. We got all the phrases here for ours.
The ball's flying all over the place. And Big Mav is just hypnotised to the point where Jake O'Brien is 2 yards out, completely unmarked.
And remember, if you're loving the pronunciations here at 48 Hours, subscribe to the channel. Helps us and it's free.
And the next game is Ipswich versus Nottingham Forest.
Yep, me up again. Liam Delap. We don't like seeing you on the list, my man, but what are you doing?
What you done?
Striker instincts punish him as a cross comes in. He flicks it to Milenkovic. He's not your team, Liam. Not. Sean did check. You don't play for them.
I called him up.
Mm-hmm.
Called up the board of directors.
What, Forest?
Nah, Ipswich.
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 Still got the lab yet?
Does Nikola Milenkovic play for you lot? And they went, no.
No?
I was like, oh, why
Definitely still plays for Forest.
Why'd
What's
you
a sausage?
Why'd you strike a pass into him then?
Exactly.
Idiot. Amari Hutchinson is up next. Another player attempting to just skill through the entire pitch against 11 players. And it didn't even start. And he gave away the most simple of counter-attacks. Not a team you want to give away counter-attack against.
Luke Wolfenden. Great name. Not up there on my top 5, but great name. What's he doing?
What's he done?
This is ridiculous now because Forest have played 3 different styles of football and they're all worked. All of them. This Route 1 long ball should be easy to deal with, but Wolfenden completely misses the ball. It's like he doesn't even bother turning up to defensive training. Sir, come on.
Ryan Yates at fault next, number 22. He gets absolutely spun up by Jens Kajust. What? Literally, 1 touch, 1 turn, 1 goal. That's it. Ryan Yates got sent with the bum.
All right, Sean, a good one for us. Jack Clark, what's he doing?
What's done?
Got to change mic hands for this because he is majorly out of position. Majorly out of position. Jota has a 30-yard circle by the looks of this of space where no Ipswich player dares to enter.
And up last, Jota Silva. What a guy.
What guy.
Pathetic attempt at an aerial duel with George Hurst as Jota just jumps after Hurst has already headed it in the goal. 4-2, ugly football.
Ugly, yeah.
This was
This game should have been
disgusting to
0-0 or should have been a draw. Like Ipswich deserve more, but they also deserve nothing.
watch. Forest don't have a style of play, and Ipswich's style of play is to lose. So. And the next game is Southampton versus Wolves.
I like getting to introduce all the games. I'm feeling left out.
Go over
here.
it, mate.
Exactly. Armel Bella-Kotchap. Again, great name. What's he doing?
What's done?
When the cross is coming in, you never want to crouch. You want to jump to clear the cross. Pretty simple stuff. But Strand Larsen has a clear header because Armel Bella-Kotchap doesn't seem to know this.
Wolves take a 2-0 lead. And it's Taylor Harwood Bellis. The ability that he has to mould his body into the only possible position where he couldn't touch the ball needs to be studied. Taylor lunges. Strand Larsen shoots. Taylor somehow moves his thigh upwards mid-lunge. And it goes directly through his legs.
Not the last goal of this game, though, because I get that. Finally, I get the last goal of the game, introduce the next one. Totti Gomez, what are you doing?
What have you done?
His gearbox is broken and he's stuck in reverse. Like, she doesn't once try to step in for the ball, completely committed to the backing up. And that being said, we're going to move on to Bournemouth Brentford for my first introduction of a game. Sean, take it away.
Vitaly Janelt.
Love him on the list.
Own goal get fault. He punched it into his own net.
Crazy.
Why is it not a pen though?
Hey, because he scored.
It should be a penalty.
Yeah, I know, but maximum benefit, maximum reward.
Who's maximum benefit? I never met him.
Dean Hoyson up next. What are you doing, sir?
What have you done, sir?
Loses Wissa and then gets out-jumped by Wissa. Bad times for Hoyson. Nothing really more to report there.
50 million to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Get him gone.
Who's scouting him? Who put the price tag
50
on
million
him?
down to 50 quid in one game.
Does not make sense. And Tyler Adams finishes it off. A goal from a long throw-in. So the entirety of Bournemouth should be on the list. Because is this the Premier League? Or am I watching League 2? I've just seen a long throw-in get an assist.
Yeah.
Because it's thrown in. It's bounced next to Tyler Adams.
It's League 2. It's not League.
He's gone, oh, hold on. I can't kick the ball. It's a throw-in.
Exactly.
And he's doing nothing. And it just bounces next to him 6 yards out from his own goal.
Need to clear that, boss.
It's always going in. And Brentford take all the spoils. And up next, Arsenal versus Chelsea.
Yeah, in a game that should have had loads of goals or no goals, Sean doesn't even get to participate. So up first and up only, Christopher Nkunku, mate. Come here. You're at fault, mate. What are you doing? Okay, I knew he wasn't that good going forward, but defensively he's worse. Stands in no man's land as he then gets eviscerated by Reece James as Marino nods over a lucky lob. Sean, Fulham Spurs, we're going to move on from that before I have an absolute heart attack.
And up first is Archie Gray. And as a once great detective, Mark Goldbridge said, statue! 4 Spurs defenders just stood around doing nothing as the ball comes in. Archie Gray's got the easiest job of blocking it. You know, he could just kick the ball and he does nothing. So get on the list, man.
Yeah, you got to get on the list for that. And up next, Ben Davies, what are you doing?
What have you done?
Is this the Premier League I'm seeing? Or is it the Vanarama National League South? Why can't a veteran defender deal with a bouncing ball? Spurs are shite. Ange needs to be sacked for Tottenham's sake. And that's coming from a Chelsea fan. Like, we want to see you do slightly better than this.
I want to see Tottenham in the top half.
It's embarrassing.
We can't have one of the big 6.
Exactly. In 15th.
15th.
Crazy.
And another one of the big 6.
In 13th.
In 30th.
Next game, Leek Munt, Leicester, Man United. Every time Van Nistelrooy goes back to his old thing, devoured.
He gets battered. Man United go 1-0 up in the first half. Can you believe Boubacar Soumare's at fault?
Hell yeah, we love saying it. Boubacar Soumare.
Big stinker. That's how I would describe it.
Yeah.
Someone asked me, how would you describe Boubacar Soumare? I'd say big stinker. He tries a ballerina move to block the ball towards Højlund.
Yeah.
And he misses it by approximately 8 yards. Picture.
Are you witnessing? Because picture again. See it. Say it.
Raw. When Højlund is scoring on your team, you know things are bad.
Yeah, that's it.
That guy sucks.
He's not done very well in
that
the
guy
Premier League.
sucks.
Okay, up second to last. Wilfred Ndidi. What's he doing?
What's he done?
Too slow to get over to Garnacho, and he shoots pressure free into Leicester's goal. Yeah, got to be marking someone, Ndidi, because you can't just be there marking ghosts.
And the final goal. Steffi Mavrodidi he got put on his gluteus by Diogo Dalot with a one body feint.
Yeah,
he didn't even it was barely a body feint.
It's so hard.
He hit him with the Eddie Guerrero shimmy. He didn't even move.
Bit so hard on it.
United are back. Top 4 Man United this season. Guarantee.
You're an idiot.
They're on fire now.
You're an idiot.
They don't lose another game.
Yeah, okay. But even that. Sean predicted they finished. Where Sean? Second. On that note...
Where'd you predict Nottingham Forest?
Relegated. On that note, goodbye.
Shout out to teachers.